Hello everyone, this is Shadow Mario 41, or Eric the Master Tactician, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem. In the last video, remember that we thwarted Walter White and Jesse Pinkman's plans of running a blue meth empire, or something like that. We did something like that, I don't remember really. But you might notice my voice sounds a little bit different. I did get a new microphone, so my sister got me a new microphone for Christmas. I think it's a little bit clearer, and it is more accurate as to how my actual voice sounds, so that's good anyway. Still the same guy though, not sick or anything, don't worry about that. Here we go, this is Chapter 4 in Occupation Shadow, let's get started. I'm playing for an hour already. Okay, here's good. This is a good overworld view here of the whole continent that we're going to be dealing with. This is the continent of Elib, and this is where everything takes place. So, after defeating the bandits, Lyn continues westward. Oh yeah, there were bandits. We weren't talking about meth at all. It was bandits. That's right. So we stopped for the night at Ruined Fortress. Okay, I was thinking it was this chapter. I was pretty sure it was. I really enjoy this chapter a lot. Because it's different from all the other chapters. So these bandits are really pissed off because we killed other bandits. So see, this is all a consequence of Florina's actions. If Florina hadn't landed on top of that one bandit, we never would have sparked a controversy, and we never would have fought them, and then bandits never would have chased us, and now it's just this big mess. All thanks to Florina, of course, naturally. Anyway, this should suffice. Ruins, tonight's bed. Looks great. Yeah, and Sane's like, is this really the best we can do for a bed? I mean, come on, surely you jest. How am I supposed to do any sort of action in here? Have you ever tried doing it on stone floor? That's so uncomfortable. Yes, the bandits have everything in turmoil. No one has time to worry about travelers, and there are rather a lot of us. Did you notice that green person, that green unit in the fortress before? I don't know if that'll come up at all. I'm sure it will, though. Who wants to be stuck inside anyway? I prefer a place where I can feel the wind blow. Ha, like wind across the plains, Lyn. How punny. And as long as I'm at Lyn's sign, I'll be fine, and then Sane's gonna try to make a move, and for your protection, your man-at-arms, Sane, will be right here by your side, ladies. And finally, a proper reaction to Sane's nonsense. You have to wait. We will alternate the watch. Alas. I thought it was my opportunity. Yeah, see that green unit in there? It's kind of strange how I'm a green unit on the map, and so is that woman up there. But that kind of just means it's a non-combat unit. But anyway, your pardon, my lady. Who's there? It's this random person that we know about? Not really, it's just random. My name's Natalie. I'm from a village not far from here. Fair enough. Ow! What? Are you alright? Are you alright, Natalie? Your leg. It's fine, don't worry, it's from a childhood sickness. Jeez, that escalated quickly. I can travel far on... Yeah, okay. What are you doing here all by yourself? I'm looking for my husband. I heard he was in this area. So already, again, we're getting sidetracked with another subplot. We have to go to this place. Our grandfather is being poisoned, and yet no one cares. But whatever. I guess it's fine to help out the people in need. So, this husband, apparently left the village to go find some money, but he might be involved in something dangerous. Like drugs. Like blue meth. Here's a sketch of him. It's... okay. His name is Dorcas. Do you know of him? I don't know Dorcas. I've never heard of Dorcas. Don't know who this is. If you meet him, please give him a message. I'm sure that we will never run into this character ever, because RPGs never tend to do this type of stuff. I will tell him, I promise. So this is a precursor to what we'll be doing in this chapter. Anyway, this chapter, like I said, plays out differently from the rest of the chapters, because look at this guy! I don't even know who this guy looks like. Usually I have a good, clever thing of who this guy looks like. I have no idea. He's just weird, and you have this guy. This guy is sort of the token bandit. We'll actually see that guy's portrait come up a lot, of just some guy, some random bandit. Can't wait till it gets dark, and then we strike. You're an idiot! There are only a few of them, and some are women. If we attacked at night, it would be a laughingstock. We might as well attack now. We might hurt the woman by mistake. So, you're right. Carjiga? We're gonna go with that. Carjiga, you're so smart. I will avenge Miguel and get some pretty souvenirs to boot. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a leader after all. Ha 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 ha. You know who he looks like, actually? I'm gonna say he looks like Wario from the Super Mario Brothers series. He's got the purple on. He's all arrogant and big and strong and tough. I'm a Wario. I'm a Carjiga. I'm gonna win. Alright, let's get started and take out Wario. Oh my goodness, look at all these bandits. Minions. And what is this, a new type of axe wielder over there? Hey you! Your name's Dorcas. Oh my goodness! Who would have predicted that we'd run into Dorcas? It seems like it just worked out all too well. So this guy is Dorcas. He does have his own unique portrait, as you can see, and he's a fighter class as opposed to the brigands that we've been encountering before. So we can actually recruit Dorcas. So I will definitely be doing that. If you want gold to get the job done. A bunch of women, huh? It would break Natalie's sweet heart to see me sink so low. Oh, if only you knew that you were staging an attack against your own wife. How pathetic. Oh my goodness, bandits! Outside the fortress, bandits are attacking. Yeah. Alright, this fortress has 2 entrances. Really? Thank you. Thank you for that. I'll take the eastern door. Wait! Eric, that man over there! Doesn't he resemble the picture of Natalie's husband? Okay, I can put 2 and 2 together in my mind. I really didn't need you to point that out, but anyway, I guess I'm glad you did. So I'm going to have Lynn go over there and actually work on recruiting that guy. This is a different type of chapter that we haven't seen before. We actually don't have to wipe out all the enemies. I usually do, though, in this chapter. I usually find it not that hard to actually wipe out all the enemies, but what we have to do, really, is just defend Natalie for 7 turns, and then these bandits will kind of give up and go home. But I'm going to do that right now. I forget who has what now in terms of items. I think everyone's good with items. Oh, I want to give Florina the iron lance. That's what I wanted to do. That was the only real change I wanted to make. And I want to move Sane here. Let's see. Should I move him here or here? I'm gonna stick him right here. And then I'm gonna move Kent right here as well. He has. I should equip him with an iron sword. I think Sane has his lance equipped. He does. Actually, I can change that. We're going to trade, and I'm going to have Sane equip his sword. See, this is how you do a little trickery in Fire Emblem to get what you want. I'm going to wait there. And then finally, I'm going to have Will take a shot at that wall. Alright, because we want to be able to take out as many enemies as possible, even though we can just protect and be fine. Look at Dorcas using a hand axe. Yes, there are projectile boomerang axes in Fire Emblem. That's crazy, I know. So, anyway, let's have these guys, even though these guys have had piss poor level ups. Piss poor! Hopefully that'll change. Alright, that's at least 3 stats, but luck as the 3rd. I don't need luck! Come on, give me something else! Actually, I do need luck in this game. So yeah, Sane now has a sword equipped because of my clever, quick thinking. I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with Sane, but like, really none of these Cavaliers are impressing me at all. I might ditch both of them in the long run. I have no idea. I mean, I get plenty of units to work with, so that's generally not a problem. Here's an archer, gotta fire back. Will is the stronger of the 2 archers by far, so he can definitely take him down. And we don't want that archer to attack our Pegasus Knight. Now, of course, we have an other phase because we have this other unit. Green units count as other units. I can't actually view their stats at all. But I can't see Dorcas here. He's a level 3 fighter. Because we are playing on hard mode, the enemies do actually get a boost in stats. So Dorcas is a little stronger than he would be normally. He's a useful character to have around. So he's definitely more useful to have on your team than against your team. So I can go over here and talk to Dorcas, and we should be able to recruit him. You! Tell me, are you Dorcas? How do you know my name? That's a good question. That's a little bit stalkerish there. Natalie told me. Hey, Natalie, what are you doing with these robes? I need money. Bury me with my money. That's from Sunset Riders. It's a good way to earn gold in these parts. I'll do anything, even this. For what? Gold? When you hurt your wife? Your wife's in here! And he's gonna be like, no, what? I can't believe it. Natalie, she's here, yes. She came looking for you, that she was so worried, blah, 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 blah. Would your actions please your wife? Oh, morality, lessons, blah, blah, blah. Do what's good in the end, and everything will work out fine. I understand, I can't do this. I'm done with these bandits, here and now. Really? That was easy. Yes, and I would repay you for your kindness towards Natalie. Allow me to fight for you. Hey, alright. So now we have Dorcas on our side. And I'm actually going to use Dorcas right now to attack this lovely... actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that because Dorcas, he has pretty low accuracy right now. I'm going to send him over here and aid in the cause on this side. I am also going to fire at this archer, which should take him out with Will. Nice. And I'm going to continue chipping away at this wall because this wall is pretty close to breaking. And with a few more attacks, it should be down. Alright, that's good. I want to use the Iron Lance, does a little more damage. Now I want to make sure I take out these guys. Can't do any additional damage with the lance, so I gotta stick with my sword. I shouldn't get hit here a lot, because these guys have like 40 hit percentage, 30 hit percentage. I really should be fine. I have a feeling I won't be. That's just the way Fire Emblem works. Look at Sane, able to do more damage, 12 damage per hit, as opposed to Ken, and takes out that bandit with ease. So yeah, like I said, you don't have to take out all the bandits because, oh, look at this, Ken. Ouch! Ouch! You just have to protect Natalie for so many turns, but more bandits that you kill means more experience in the long run, right? So it's worth it to actually try to kill as many as you can. Of course, if you are in trouble and your units get even worse level ups than mine, you could always just kind of tank and do nothing, but anyway. I didn't really want that mercenary to move in there, but that's okay. That's alright. I was hoping for another brigand. He's going to continue chipping away at the wall. That wall will go down next turn, and Lynn should be able to take care of this one brigand by herself. This doesn't seem very difficult for Lynn. Nah, simple stuff. Alright. And now these bandits will be like, what are you waiting for? She's just a child, a girl! I'm a Wario! Wahahaha! Get more men up here right now! So now we'll start to see reinforcements. This is another Fire Emblem staple, is that reinforcements appear on the map, and we'll continue to assault our poor units over here. I'm going to use Dorcas, actually, his hand axe. Oh, we can't take out that guy. I thought he'd be able to take him out. Can maybe hit that guy. Oh man, should I go for this? I'm going for it. You know, I really don't have anything to lose. Oh, you son of a... damn it. I was hoping that would hit. It really had no advantage or disadvantage, but anyway. I should be able to now do this. I'm going to move Will down here, and... Wait. Should I do that? No. You know what? I'm going to use Will to take a strike at that guy over there in the corner. It is very useful in situations like this where you have to defend. See how this is a big choke point now. It's being plugged up by these two cavaliers. It's very useful to have long-range units because you can kind of just sit them behind our big tanks in the front here, and they can pick off enemies from afar and do some extra damage, which is nice. I'm going to have Kent continue his assault with his iron sword. He can't do as much damage as Sane, but he can still chip away at these guys, and these guys still can't hit him. So I can't really complain about that. And then Lynn should finally be able to finish off this one bandit in the corner. I might actually have to use the Manicotti against that one mercenary up there. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But anyway. Oh, he dropped an iron axe. All right, I will be giving that to Dorcas for sure because I'm going to now equip my Slim Lance and take down the wall. So now next turn, these guys will be able to pour in and attack Florina. Let's see what happens. I should be able to stay alive. I hope. There we go. St. Kent gets a kill there. This is good. Valuable experience towards good level ups. I really hope so. See, this is the thing. With the way my units have been leveling up, they'll be able to hit everything, but they won't be able to, and they won't be able to dodge everything, but they won't be able to do any damage. Oh, a critical. Oh, that was awesome. I love critical hits. Florina getting it done with a 9% crit. I love it. Alright, now we got this brigand to open up. One thing that's kind of interesting in Fire Emblem, sometimes crits can actually backfire on you. In that, oh man, it missed. In that, sometimes you want to have units alive to plug up certain choke points, and when units get a critical, it actually opens them to more attacks. So it can actually not always be the best thing to score a critical hit, which is interesting, because you think, what's the downside of a critical hit? That's awesome, right? Times 3 damage, but sometimes it can have its repercussions. Anyway, we're taking out all these Mario minions here. We got Wario commanding all these villains, and I do want to go take him out though, because of course he yields some good experience, and I'm going to send Lynn to do exactly that. Once I take out this guy, which I should actually be able to do right now, with Will. Yeah, Will will just fire at this guy and hopefully get rid of him. There we go. Easy, easy. And Will will get a level up. Not that it really matters. Like I said, I'm generally not a fan of Will. Yeah, see that? See? Exactly. Terrible level ups all around. What the heck? Now we're just going to get Swordsman also pouring in from the top here. So I'm actually going to, can I have, wait. I want to check. Can I have Florina equip the Iron Lance? He has a weight of 8, and Florina, no, that would cost some speed. So I don't want to do that. But I will have Florina use a vulnerable. So what I am going to do is I'm actually going to have Lynn venture down here and try to take out some of these guys. I don't want to do that too soon, though. That's the problem. But I think I should be in good shape to do it now. So I'm just going to send Lynn on this little quest down there to take out those guys. These guys are hurting a little bit, but actually don't seem to be that bad. I can't take out that guy. I can take out this guy, though. 65 hit percentage. Yes, Dork is coming through. I like it. Finally get some experience for that guy. The thing about Dorcas is you get another fighter too later in the game, and fighters are, like I said, like it's been with all the other characters, they're good or bad, depending on the level ups you get. If they get good level ups, they will be absolute monsters, but if they get poor level, look at Sane, able to double attack this guy and take him out. I'm doing that right now. If they get kind of piss poor level ups, then you might as well ditch your fighters, because they'll just get hit by everything. Even though I have high HP and high strength, if they can't dodge anything, they'll just get hit all the time and eventually die. Come on, Sane. Alright, I get some strength. I like it. 3 stats as opposed to the usual 2. You know what? I might stick with Sane. Kent, on the other hand, he's disappointing, but Sane is actually pulling his own weight. I like it. So see, now I'm trying to not be too aggressive here in my approach, but I am trying to branch down and take out more enemies, because that equals more experience, like I said. Alright, I knew he was going to attack Dorcas. Might as well get the kill there on a 65 hit percentage. That's what I'd like to see. Dorcas getting some experience. I need to give him the Iron Axe, because it's way more valuable. Or way more accurate, too. Oh, wow. Attacking Lynn, I did not expect that. But it shouldn't really be a problem. That's why I want to send Florina over here, because Florina can take out these mercenaries with ease with the weapon triangle advantage. Alright, I might have to bust out the Manicotti if I want to get as much experience as I can in this chapter. I usually do have to do that. So that's okay though, because that's what it's for. We have it, so we might as well use it, right? No point in just having it and keeping it forever. Ah, that's a bad hit. I didn't want to get hit by that at all. That was bad. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Now, I want to make sure I am out of range of that guy, Florina, and I can be. I can move right up to here and attack with a slim lance. This is exactly how I want this to play out. Did more reinforcements come? Yes, another reinforcement came. That's okay. Alright, let's see how I want to manage this. These guys can only do 1 damage to Florina, so I'm not too worried about her getting killed at all by these mercenaries. Like I said, she has the weapon triangle advantage, so there's no point in worrying about that. But I am worried about Lynn a little bit. She's down here getting a beating, and I don't think the boss is going to move, because he would have moved that turn. I am out of range of this guy. This guy can't do that much damage to Lynn, although this guy can. Can he reach? If I move down there, I think he'd be able to reach, and I don't like that. See, now this is the risk. Do I attack or do I heal? This is every Fire Emblem player has to make this decision at some point. Do I attack or heal? What's this guy's movement? 5. If he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he cannot reach me if I move down here. So you know what? I think I'm going to attack. Will I regret this? I have no idea, but I'm going to equip my Manicotti so I can take out, I want to take out this archer. I don't want to mess around and have to deal with that guy anymore. So let's take him out. Let's go for it. I'm going for it. Being aggressive. A Manicotti. Look at all that damage and that crit rate. Let's get a crit. Oh, no. Alright, well, that's okay. I didn't need one. As long as both of those attacks hit, I was fine. But Lynn's going to get a level up, which is great. A good level up? Yes, it was worth it. It was worth it. A good level up. She's strength, though. She can't deal any damage, but she's getting a little tanky. I like it. I like it. Anyway. We have to protect. We have 2 turns left after this. So I'm going to have Sane go down here and continue his rampage against these guys. I might as well, right? Why not? It's free experience, really. There we go. And Sane can take them both out, because he can double attack these bandits. Sane's turning out to be pretty good, you know? I gave Sane some flack before, but he's turning out to be pretty good. Much better than Kent. Kent is disappointing. Look at these stats. Sane is level 4. Kent is also level 4. And these stats don't even compare. I think Sane... Oh, that's skill, though. Skill is terrible. But otherwise, I mean, he's doing better. He's doing much better than Kent. I mean, look at the strength difference. That's kind of the payoff, right? They're almost identical, but the payoff is the strength that I like more for Sane than the skill. I'll take strength over skill in this game. I really don't have much of a use for Dorcas right now, and I don't have much of a use for Will. So I'm going to put Will... I want to make sure he's out of range of attackers. Yes, he is. I don't think anyone else will come from that corner, so I want to put him over here, and I'm going to keep Dorcas kind of in the mix of things, but not really. I'll put him down here. Alright, should be in good shape. Let's see how this plays out. Lynn's gonna get attacked and hit. I knew she was gonna get hit by that guy. Oh, ouch! Ouch! Taking out her revenge on that mercenary. The boss won't move, so he won't hit Lynn. These mercenaries are gonna come up here and attack Florina. Yeah, I should be in really good shape. And I do, like I said, I want to take out the boss because that's good experience. That's valuable experience. These mercenaries can have their, fun with Florina all day, but they're not going to be able to do anything. Only 1 damage each time. So they're just going to eventually try to chip away and fail. Yeah, see, Dorcas, this is the problem with fighters. They have very high HP. You notice Dorcas' HP is very high. But he's just going to keep getting hit and hit and hit over and over. And eventually, you die when you get hit over and over like that. Alright, so I'm going to use a... do I have to use a vulnerary? That's a good question. Let's see how I can handle this guy. I can't, really. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a vulnerary. I'm going to stop on this forest tile and use a vulnerary to prepare for taking out the boss next turn. Let's see. Yeah, Florina's just kind of chilling up here. She's not really in any danger of dying. What happens if I use an iron lance? That just does more... It only does... Okay, I can deal with that trade-off. I'll use the iron lance. I can deal with that. Yeah, there's no point in being careful. Florina can't really die. I love it. I love it. So, I did want to talk about one... Oh, here's a level up. Here's a level up. Ah, Florina! No, just speed. Don't do that to me! Gain other stats. I don't like this level ups. What is with these level ups? These are terrible. Like, all across the board, these have been awful. I have no idea. But anyway, I did want to mention that in terms of Fire Emblem, I've been playing Fire Emblem 6, Sword of Seals, on an emulator, because that's really the only way you can play it. I'm normally not in favor of emulators, but since there hasn't been a translated version, I've been playing it on an emulator. And I have to say, once you play the prequel, Fire Emblem 6, which is also a fantastic game, you appreciate even more the changes and upgrades that have been made in this game. That's not a bad level up. Those are some core stats that went up. I like it. But you appreciate even more the improvements and changes and whatnot that have been made in this iteration. So I have to say, great job, Intelligent Systems, because after playing Fire Emblem 6, which is a great game, like I said, but you notice how much this game has improved upon its prequel. So, and even though it uses the same game engine and same sprites and all that, it's still improved, and you can tell. You can tell the difference. All right. Let's see what we have here. You should play it. I would wholeheartedly recommend Fire Emblem 6, which is Fire Emblem Sword of Seals or Fire Emblem The Binding Blade, depending on how you translate the title. It's a great game. It is hard, though. It's very much a Japanese RPG, like this game is, too. But this game is much more hand-holdy than Fire Emblem 6. If you notice, like, we have this whole beginning part of the game, which is essentially this big tutorial on how to play and whatnot. And in Fire Emblem 6, you don't get any of that at all. You're just thrust right into the action. Let's see. I'm trying to gauge the damage here that I can do. If Lynn goes on that forest tile, that'd be even better. I want to see if these other guys can do some damage as well as this boss. Kent can, but I don't want to get hit. That's the problem. I don't want him to get hit. I don't want to risk anything. You know what? I think I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to have Kent attack this brigand here. He can take that guy out. Now he can double attack. Good. Now that he gained a speed point. That's what I like to see. Okay, good. Yeah, no way you're going to hit with a 20 hit percentage. But definitely play Fire Emblem The Binding Blade. It's a great game. I really hope it gets translated into the US officially. You can find all these unofficial patches and whatnot. But I hope we get an official translation of that game. That would be fantastic. Because it's a fantastic game. It's absolutely excellent. And actually, I can take out this guy now. You know what? I'm going to do that now. Because I don't really care about that last... let me have some fun up here with these guys first. Yeah, this guy's dead. Bam! In the face! I love how these guys can get impaled with lances, and sometimes it's like, no damage. No damage. No damage. But yeah, it's also cool to see Roy, who actually, was in Super Smash Bros. Melee, but no one had any idea where he came from. Because he just kind of appeared out of the blue. He did, though. He did just kind of appear out of the blue. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem at all. This boss, I have more than enough damage that I can deal to him. So he's going to be all like, Wahahaha! I'm a Wario! Why are they so tough? Look at mine. He doesn't have a mustache, though. He doesn't have the Wario mustache. So, I don't know. We're going to call him Wario. So Wario, in his arrogance, oh, he did hit Saints. This is why you gotta be careful. This is why you always have to be careful in Fire Emblem, but that's alright. He only has 4 health left. Sane does, but that's not going to be too big of a deal, because I'm going to take him out right now. Actually, I'm going to try to get an extra shot with Dorcas. Can Dorcas get an extra shot in with some damage? This was experience! That's what I want. Even though it doesn't make that much difference, it will give some extra experience, and that's always good. So now Lyn can actually use the Iron Sword. I actually don't even have to use the Manicotti to take out this boss. I'm going to use the Iron Sword, go in here, and take him out. I think he's gonna be like, wah! Ay, 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 ay! He's dead. Ooh, almost a level up for Lyn. Not quite, though. She'll get one at the start of the next chapter. Hopefully a good one, not a crappy one. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Ken should be able to survive a hit if he gets hit. Everything's going well. Everything's going well. I don't really need to do anything else. This is the last turn. I just need to survive this wave, which I will definitely do, because Florina will take out that guy. I love how you can just park Florina up there. It's great. Normally you can't use Pegasus Knights as tanks like that, but in this case you can, and it's fantastic. I love it. Come on, crit! Oh, that would have been awesome to take out this bandit. I can't double attack him. But in any case, get some more experience, which is good. And then Kent can take out this guy, actually hit exactly enough damage to take him out. Nice. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. We're working towards dominance here. Eventually you'll see that our units that we get. And speaking of which, our little legion has grown pretty strong. Curses, they're not human. What am I then? I don't know. Listen up, rogues. Retreat. Pull back. So we're able to fend off these bandits actually in a very good way. We got a lot of experience out of that. We killed all but one of them. That one mercenary was alive. If we got another blow on him, he would have been dead. The enemies fled. Eric, we've won! Yeah, we did. We won. And Dorcas. I'm so sorry, Natalie. I stooped to doing terrible things. I teamed up with Wario. I was his Waluigi, essentially. Our village is close. I'll take Natalie home and return tomorrow. Huh. Why can't we just say our farewells today? And, well, I spoke with Eric, and I've been invited to join your group. Yes, it would be good because we don't have any axe users, so that's good thinking on the part of the tactician. I mean, I'm the tactician. Good thinking on my part. I thought well. Think I'll be some use? I'd like to fight for you. You helped my wife? I owe you. Yeah, of course. I could always use another fighter. Please win. Please, Lyn, win. We're both in agreement on this. Watch over my husband. Things have finally calmed down. So yes, now, actually, after all those bandit assaults, I think they're finally going to leave us alone because they've tried to take us on twice now and lost. I don't think they're going to try again. Please rest easy. Is that all right? Are you sure, Sane? Oh, yes, of course. Let me warn you, if bandits sneak up on you, they'll cut you down without mercy, so no pressure. Do you understand that? What? Do you doubt my bravery? Am I not a knight? There is no need to worry. Right, Kent? He's just like, well, sure, buddy, whatever. Rest assured. Alright, good night. See you tomorrow. Let's go. Ha! No one ever trusts me. Gee, I wonder why. That's the perfect quote to end the chapter on. This is Shadow Mario 41. That was chapter 4. I think that was handled pretty well. And we got kind of better level ups, except Florina's one stat level up. That was awful. But everything else kind of went okay, I guess. I'll see you guys next time for chapter 5 in Fire Emblem.